welcome back. Let's create a hole here right now. So we want a row here where we can split for how many people we want to split the bill. So before we start, let's add here in our column our top header like this, so you can see your header here, and we can see how this application is looking for. So I think we can add our row here like this. And before we start this row, I think we need to verify if the value is valid. So this is valid stage. Thank you. To do this one more. Okay. So here inside the row, now we know that the stage is valid. We want to pass modifier like this, but here we pass the NDP, something like that. And the horizontal arrangement, we want this to be the start one. So just import this, make this start. And what do you want here? We want a text, let's say split like this. Let's make this import here, the composable material 3, and let's add a spacer like this. So modifier with the that we want. So modifier like this dot with the let's pass 100 dp like this. Okay. And then we want another row, so you put two buttons and a text inside this. So let's add another row here. In this row, let's pass our modifier. A padding horizontal can be 3 here, and the arrangement will be end like this. So let's fix this. And okay, what we can do inside here, we need 2 buttons and a text. You see how this is looking in a second. So let's create a component here. So we can call this, let's say, round icon button, something like this. And here we want to create our composable. Okay, so let's create a composable like this. So fun round icon button, this, and we're going to pass some arguments here. So we want this be a image vector like this. Let's import this one. New line, so one click here, you'll be a unit. We'll need a tint. Let's color his alpha like this. So I think it's this one. Okay, so the color is from the UI graphics. We can import your material theme, background color, that's correct. The DP here. So yeah, let's import this DP here too. So after one click, we can add the modifier like this. Let's import this one, compose UI, and I think we're good to go. So what do you want here? You want 2 circular buttons, so we can add this like a card. Let's do this. So let's add a card here, and let's pass the modifier for here. So the modifier will receive your modifier that we are receiving here, and we can just add some padding. 4 dp is good. Let's import this. We can make this clickable like this, and we can pass our own click here that you are receiving, like this. And then what you do want to do here, after we use this modifier that we passing, we receiving here, so you want to make the control the size of the card, so you have to create another one here. So you see what you're doing here in a second. Okay, so I call this icon button size modifier, something like this, and the size can be 40 like is here. Actually, let's make this a bit smaller like this. So what you're doing is what we using this modifier that we're receiving here, and then we passing your own modifier like this. So this is just apply everything received there and add these things, and then we just controlling the size for button, because if you don't pass this, your button will be huge. You can make the test if you want. I will keep it short now, we keep simple, so let's keep going. So the shape here, we want the circle shape. We love the shape here. So, and we can pass the colors here like this, garter folds, and background color. And we want to pass the elevation too. So garter folds, pass the elevation, garter folds, garter elevation, the full elevation. Let's see what this is complaining. Elevation. We need to remove this here. This should be fine. So the modifier, shape, colors, elevation. Let's see here in the card. We do have this elevation here. You write this wrong. Okay, I write this one. So elevation. So this is fixed now. So here, we want an icon here. So you just can pass an icon here. So this icon is expecting image vector. You want this one. So image vector, you receive our image vector from here. And content description, we can plus or minus icon. That's what we want here. And we can pass our tint here, like our tint. So for the icons, this, I think this is fine. So what you want here to, let me check this. What can do this is, let's put this inside the box, because if you don't, the plus sign you won't be centered. So let's create a box here, and here we pass the modifier. Let's put fill max size here. So fill max size like this, and the content alignment we go to the center. So alignment, compose UI, center like this, and then we can just move your icon to here like this. So I think this is the right icon, but I think I just need to restart my IDEA. So image vector like this. So we need the image, this one. Okay, so this should be fine, and that's what we want here. So let's go back to our main content, and inside the row, what can we do? So we can pass your rounded icon that we just created like this, and we can image vector like this. We can pass icons, and we pass here the remove one. So the full dot remove. Let's see, we have this remove here, and you have to pass the one click here. You can just pass empty lambda. So you have one button, we can have another one like this, and here we can just add like this. So we have the remove sign, we have the add sign, and let's pass a text here. So this text will show how many peoples do you want. You want split account, you can pass any text here, like number 1 if you want, like this. I will pass so you can play a little bit, show you the total build state dot value here. And let's pass the modifier for here. So modifier, we receive the modifier. We can align this like this, and alignment dot center, basically this one. And let's add some padding too. The padding here, let's pass 90p like this. I will pass the horizontal here. I think it's enough. Horizontal this way, I think it's better. So let's run this and see what it's looking like, if it's correct, if it's not. We can see here in the preview because we have this validate stage here. But let's see what's this looking like. So if you put a validate stage here, we should be able to see our split here and these values here. Okay, let me see the padding. I think this looks fine. This is what you want. So if you click here, and wherever you're doing this on click should happen. So let's make log the here fast, so you can see this working. So minus reset like this. We can copy this and add to the plus press it, something like this. So let's just see if this on click is working. And I think we should be good to go like this. Let's see the log catch here. Let's clean this, and if you click the plus, you can see it's working fine. Okay, this is looking good. And here we won't do this, actually is for how many people do want split here. So I encourage you to just pass a value here, something like 1, and as we did it before, we can plus things together. So every time someone click this remove value, you can remove the number, and the plus you can add. I encourage you to try to doing this. So let me know if you could. If not, it's not problem. We're gonna do this in the next video. So see you there.